Hi, this is Dr. Paul. Hi, real moms and anybody else listening in. Yesterday, we talked about some gross cavities. I'm the author of, let me find it here, Real Mom's Dental Pocket Guide. Let's get it in here, Cavities. But today I have a question for you. First of all, I want to remind you, turn on your sound if you haven't already. And the other thing is I have a question for you here. What do you think about this? This is a 2.5-pound bag of candy. How many cavities do you think are contained in there? Well, today I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story that may surprise you, because the answer is it depends. Okay? I had someone I know and really like a lot, and she had a couple of sons, and her boys were both teenagers. And they didn't have a cavity in their head. Never did, probably never will. But they ate this every week. Every week they ate that much candy, if not more. And so the question was, how many cavities are in that bag? Well, it depends how you use them. Here was the trick. Here were these two teenage boys, and Mom made a deal with them. And she said, if you don't eat candy all week, you can have anything and as much as you want on Friday night video night. They had a little family night on Friday nights, and they'd put in a video of some movie, and those kids would guts themselves. They would just go crazy eating candy, 2-3 pounds of candy every Friday night. And there's a reason why that works. We're not going to talk about it today. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. But I want you to think about that. You've always heard all your life that candy causes cavities. Well, it depends. Again, that's the answer. It depends. And tomorrow, we're actually going to solve the mystery, because yesterday, let me see if I can find this again real quick. Yesterday, we talked about this. We talked about a little 3-year-old whose teeth were so decayed that we had to pull all her teeth out at the young age of 3. And yet here was a 16 and a 15-year-old boy, no cavities, ate candy by the bag loads. So the secret happened to be in timing. Cavities have a lot to do with timing of what you eat, not just what you eat. Now, I'm not a big proponent of sugar. I don't eat a lot of candy and things like that myself. I prefer whole foods, that sort of thing. And I don't know what you do, but you cannot get away from cavities even if you're a vegetarian. And the reason is that simple carbohydrates are the substance that the bacteria in your mouth, the plaque bacteria, use to create acid, which eats the holes in your teeth. And when it gets to a cave point where it cavitates, that's what we call a cavity. So tomorrow we're going to talk about how it all goes together. So tune in tomorrow, noon Mountain Standard Time, and we're going to put the two together about why a 3-year-old little girl would rot out every tooth in her head, and why a couple of teenagers could eat all the candy in the world they wanted, and what it had to do with just doing it all at once. In other words, they were binging on it. Binging is way better than a little sip here, a little, if you're sitting at your desk drinking your Coke or your coffee with sugar in it, or whatever you're doing, and especially what your kids do, because kids are little grazers. I want a cracker. I want this. I want that. And so I'm going to put it all together for you tomorrow, noon Mountain Time. Tune back in. And then starting next week, we will have a regular longer session where you can post questions if you would like to. And we'll do that at noon Mountain Time every Wednesday. So hope that helps. And you have a great day this holiday season, while you're probably going to find a lot of fermentable carbohydrates besides just sugar. And let's help your kids and your family get through this. All the best to you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.